It's not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. So you know I'm thinking, see, I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data they release us is false. I'm going to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, GME was green yesterday, and you know people probably feel positive about that. You guys know by now that, to me, positive, green, negative, green, red, it doesn't matter to me, because I know that no matter what price they manipulate GME down to, or what price they let it go up to, as soon as they're forced to close out their short positions, GME is going to the moon. I mean, that's really the bottom line. They manipulate the stock every single day. The evidence of the manipulation is actually very overwhelming. I don't understand why the SEC, the DOJ, the NASAA sits on the sideline while this goes down on their watch. But we all know it's because the politicians accept, not bribes, donations from these bad actors, and then they put pressure on these agencies as to who they are going to enforce the laws on. I mean, that's really the bottom line. That's really the bottom line. Anyway, GME volume yesterday was 3,211 shares. 3,211,083 shares. The DRS shares reported is 49.04%. I tell you guys every day, it has to be way, way higher. But they control the narrative. They control the data. So this is what we get. Calls in the money, it went up a little bit. 1,013. It's actually a weird number. That's a weird number. 1013 actually means a officer's in trouble in New York City. A 1013 is an officer in trouble. Anyway, at $20, you have 39,690 calls in the money. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But we all know that the call options mean absolutely nothing, because they do not have to cover any shares. They don't have to cover any shares. They don't have to buy in the open market, because they can create infinite amount of counterfeit GME shares, because we don't have any regulatory agencies or law enforcement agencies that enforce the rules and regulations of the market. 72.9% of the volume was shorted shares. So we're about 2,300,000 of that GME volume was allegedly shorted shares. But guess what? No idea where they're getting these shares from. Well, I have an idea, but I have no proof. I believe it's the brokers lending the same shares over and over and over again, or the market makers creating more counterfeit shares sold not yet purchased, in order to manipulate the price of GME. But I got to tell you guys every day, the minute their liquidity runs out, they will be forced to start covering those GME shares. So the price that they manipulated down to means absolutely nothing. And guess what? The days to covers went down to 17.86. So does that mean they covered a whole bunch of shares yesterday? Probably not. They added more. They added 2,300,000 more. Yep. The bottom line is this. In my opinion, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME, until they run out of liquidity, or the SEC, the NASAA, the DOJ decides to enforce the market, the rules of the market, this is going to continue. Can they keep it up forever? I don't think so. I think the banks are holding on by their fingernails. I believe their liquidity is drying up. And I believe eventually they will be forced to cover their GME counterfeit short positions. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think they covered any GME short positions yesterday? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.